Welcome to Chapter 12 of Grammar Fundamentals for the PSAT. This is Lesson 67 on punctuation. Every sentence closes with an end mark, and there are exactly three: the period, the question mark, and the exclamation point. Which one you use depends on the kind of sentence. Periods also do quiet work after abbreviations. Let's begin. Start with the workhorse, the period. A period ends a declarative sentence, one that simply states something. Maple trees turn red. That tells you a fact, so it closes with a period. A period also ends a mild imperative, a calm command or request. Rake the leaves. That quietly tells someone to do something, and it too takes a period. Statement or gentle command both rest on a period. Next comes the question mark. It ends an interrogative sentence, a sentence that asks, "Can you tell a maple from an elm?" That's a genuine question, so it closes with a question mark, not a period. The signal is simple. If the sentence is asking you something, it earns a question mark. Ask, and you reach for the question mark. The third mark is the exclamation point. It ends an exclamatory sentence, one that bursts with strong feeling. What a gorgeous tree! You can hear the emotion, so it takes an exclamation point. The same mark closes an interjection, a word or short phrase fired off with feeling, like wow or hooray. But here's a caution. Use exclamation points sparingly. If every sentence shouts, none of them do. Save the mark for real feeling. Periods have one more quiet job. They end many abbreviations. We write Mr. as Mr. period, Doctor as Dr. period, etc. as etc. period, and the morning hours as a period, M period. Periods also follow the initials in a name, like J period, K period, Rowling. So beyond closing sentences, the period is the little dot that marks a shortened word or an initial. Here's your quick check. Ask what the sentence does. If it tells you something or gives a mild command, use a period. If it asks, use a question mark. If it bursts with strong feeling, use an exclamation point. And remember to use that exclamation point sparingly so it keeps its power. Match the mark to the job and you'll close every sentence correctly. Let's try a few. In this first set, each sentence is shown without its end mark. Decide which mark it needs, a period, a question mark, or an exclamation point. Pause and try each one before I answer. Oak trees grow in most regions of this country. Is it telling, asking, or shouting? It calmly states a fact about where oaks grow. That's a declarative sentence, so it needs a period. So the answer is the period. How many species of oak can you name? Notice it opens with how many and asks you for information. That makes it interrogative, a question, so it needs a question mark. So the answer is the question mark. What an enormous height that is! Hear the amazement in it? What an, followed by strong feeling, is a classic exclamation. It commands nobody and asks nothing. So the answer is the exclamation point. Now 3 more sentences with their end marks removed. Again, choose a period, a question mark, or an exclamation point. Watch for mild commands. Pause and try each one. Look first for its acorns. This one tells the reader what to do. Look is a command, but a calm one, not a shout. A mild imperative ends with a period, so the answer is the period. Did you know that the white oak is the stave oak? It opens with "Did you know?" which is asking you something. That's an interrogative sentence, so it closes with a question mark. So the answer is the question mark. That's taller than 4 school buses. Said with real amazement, it bursts with feeling, so it's exclamatory and takes an exclamation point. Read flatly, it could be a plain statement with a period, but the wonder here calls for the stronger mark. So the answer is the exclamation point. Let's wrap up. Every sentence ends with one of 3 marks. A period closes a statement or a mild command. A question mark closes a question. An exclamation point closes a sentence bursting with strong feeling. Or an interjection like "wow." Periods do extra duty after abbreviations like Mr. and a M, and after initials. And use the exclamation point sparingly so it keeps its punch. That's our first look at punctuation. Great work, and I'll see you next time.